Storms today and tonight. It'll be partly to mostly sunny during the day, partly to mostly clear tonight. Near 95 during the day, near 75 at night. A better chance of showers and thunderstorms Wednesday and Thursday. A blend of sun and clouds Wednesday and Thursday. High temperatures in the mid to upper 80s. Educate, entertain, and empower. We're KLEK 102.5 FM.
From Feature Story News in London, I'm Ollie Barrett. Italy's new interior minister's prompted controversy by suggesting there should be a census of the country's Roma community that could lead to deportations for non-Italians. The US and South Korea have suspended planning for their next joint military drills. 3 children have died and at least 80 people have been hospitalized after a suspected food poisoning at a religious ceremony in India. And a minute's silence has been held to mark the first anniversary of the Finsbury Park terrorist attack in London.
It's 9:01.
Community Conversations is brought to you by Arkansas Early Learning, offering no-cost childcare in Jonesboro and Northeast Arkansas. Applications at arearlylearning.org.
Arkansas Early Learning is a nonprofit organization.
KLEK LP Jonesboro, the voice of Arkansas Minority Advocacy Council. It's now time for Community Conversations, a program focusing on the people working to make the Jonesboro community a better place, while offering viewpoints from all sides of the issues. The views expressed in this program are those of the participants and do not necessarily reflect the views of KLEK 102.5 FM, the voice of Arkansas Minority Advocacy Council, or our underwriters or sponsors.
Good morning, everyone, and happy Tuesday to you. I hope that you're having a great start to your day. You're tuned in to Community Conversations on KLEK 102.5 FM. I'm your host, Wheeler Jones, and I'm joined with Minister Patrick Bean of Bonafide Worshipers. Good morning.
Good morning, my people. This is your boy Pat Bean,
Yes.
live in action.
All right, you can usually hear him on Sundays during our Victory Praise Gospel. But right now, we're going to be talking about an upcoming event that I'm sure that a lot of people are looking forward to, because it's been a while since you released some new music, but you have been performing. So tell us about this upcoming concert called The Shift.
Oh my God. Good morning to everyone out there. Listen, on June 23rd, you want to get to Jonesboro, Arkansas. We're releasing some new music. It's called New Sound, New Look, New Level.
Okay.
All of his music is new. It was inspired by my cousin Nate Bean. He wrote all of his music, and when I heard, I was like, this is us.
Okay.
Because we know in the time God is shifting and the sound is changing and God's requiring a new sound. So we're so excited about it. Oh my God, it's really amazing.
All right. So tell us how long it's been since your first release?
You know what? It's been a year.
A year.
Yeah.
I don't know why it
A
feels
year
like
and
it's
a
been
half.
longer than
No,
that.
a year and a half.
A year and a half.
Almost a year and a half. I know. I'm people still buying our old CD.
That's amazing.
And so I'm like, y'all, we finna get some new music.
All right, so it's time to save your dollars and get something else and buy this new one that's coming out. But this Saturday at Arkansas State University, and the concert is free, so you have no reason not to go out and support these people. So tell us more about the group. Give some shout outs to the people in the group.
Okay, well, I definitely want to give some shout outs. Man, we've been together almost 3 years.
Okay.
And I have some people that's been with me since day one. I call them my day oneers.
Okay.
People have been in my cousin Victoria Allen Ford, Samantha Davis, Tony Peoples, Mike Bean, Mama Winfrey. I call her Mama Hill. I call her Mama Love. Mama Hill. Some of them have been with us since day one. There's one more I'm missing. They have been with us since day one. Now, since then, of course, as anything grow, people's lives change, people's schedules change. So, we have added people throughout the year. Through the course of time, we have added more people to the group. So we do have some new faces. The flyer that you see, guys, now is kind of like some of those people still in there, But then we have a lot of new people that I've added. I've added like 4 new singers. And the thing about it, they're not from Jonesboro.
Okay.
I even have a new member from New York.
Oh my goodness.
Yes, I even have a member from New York that is joined. So we're excited. God is definitely shifting us.
How do you work out the practice schedule with the person from out of town?
Oh my God. Our schedule, if you realize, we just came off tour.
Okay.
So we've been very busy. Most of the time our practice is on Monday nights.
Okay.
But because of life changing, I'm an entrepreneur, then I preach, and my wife preach, and then people pull on me to MC. So we just work it out. We either practice on Mondays, we practice on Saturdays, we practice on Tuesdays. I'm really grateful for my group because they make it work.
That's awesome. awesome.
Because a lot of them are busy in their local church. A lot of them are minister music, praise and worship leaders, but they make it work.
That is really awesome. And I want to back up and talk about this tour that you went on. There were some amazing people on this tour, and please don't get me to start naming everybody's name. I do know that it was Tim. Please help me.
Tim Rogers, Pastor Tim Rogers.
Tim Rogers and the fellow.
It was Tim Rogers. It was Leandra Johnson. It was Zacordi. It was Michelle Prather. It was Michael J. I think that's everybody.
Okay. So you all have been all over. And so many people have gotten exposed to your music and your sound and your spirit. And so now you have an even bigger backing. So as you start releasing more and more, it's going to be nothing for people to come out and support you.
Yeah.
But we need the city of Jonesboro. We need our hometown people to come out and support you and show you just as much love as well. Again, Saturday. Tell us what people can expect.
You can expect new sound.
Okay.
You can expect worship. Listen, we don't want nobody to come dressing up. We're not even dressing up.
Okay.
Because a lot of time people get caught up when you hear church. You hear, we got to dress up. We got to go buy this. We got to go get this. Just come as you are.
Okay.
If you want to come in with a hat on, you wear a hat. If you want to come in with jeans and flip-flops, just come as you are, because we're not focused on the outer.
Okay.
We're looking on the inner. So we want everybody to feel comfortable. It's free. We're not even dressing up. We're not dressing up because we don't want people to think, it's about show, or, a lot of times people think, when you think of here, a new group doing a release or a concert, what they're going to wear. We want you to come and experience Jesus.
Okay.
We want you to experience Jesus like never before. So I can promise you worship. I can promise you miracles, signs, and wonders. I can promise you that God's hand will be in the place on that night.
Amen. And it starts at 6:30 p.m.
It starts at 6:30 p.m. The doors open at 5:30.
Okay.
It's located Arkansas State University in Centennial Hall. Centennial Hall. And it's free. Doors open at 5:30. So I tell people, get there. First come, first serve.
Okay, because you might want to get there at 5 o'clock, just before the doors open.
Yeah.
So you can get a seat up front. It's nothing like experiencing the worship up front,
to feel that that first wave. You in that first wave of glory. Come on, somebody. Okay. So because a lot of times when I go to church, I have to be in the front, because if I'm in the back, I get distracted.
Yeah.
Because I'll be everywhere. I'm like, but if I'm in the front, I can experience. So listen, we're not turning nobody down. We're not turning nobody away. We're not. That's why we didn't want to charge people. Like, charge tickets, pages. I'm like, no. The Lord has put that on my heart. He says, invite the people so they can experience Jesus in a different way.
Amen.
You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want people to have the excuse we didn't have the money. You don't have to have money.
That's right.
All you gotta do is get there. Even if you need a ride, inbox us and we'll get you a ride there.
Okay.
That's how much we're giving for our community. We want people to be there that bad.
That's what I'm talking about. We got some Facebook shout outs. We want to say good morning to Brother Bernard Cobbs, Melissa Jackson.
Melissa Jackson is one of our new members. First Lady Melissa Jackson. She's one of our new members, and we're so grateful for her. She's one of our new members.
Miss Tanita Boyd-Wathel, Nikhil Rice.
That's Mother Nikki.
Oh, that's okay.
Mother Nikki.
Cynthia Jeffrey and
Miss Cynthia's my mama Cynthia. Yeah.
And Miss Melissa says the shift. Don't miss this worship experience. And Nikhil says, won't he do it? All right.
Won't he do it? We don't want you to miss it, guys. I'm telling y'all, if you come to nothing else we ever had, this is something you most definitely don't want to miss. You hear me? This is something you get to Jonesboro.
Now, will there be CDs available for
Now, that night, this is more like a listening party. We won't have CDs released.
Okay.
It'd be more like listening party. We're going to record a couple of the songs, actually recording. So it's going to be like a semi-live recording. Some songs will be recorded. So it's awesome.
Right, will there be some video recorded on the night as well?
I don't know about that.
Okay.
I don't know about that.
We also have a shout out from Jacoby Johnson.
Jacoby's one of our new members. She's actually from Holly Grove.
She says yes.
Yes.
And good morning, Pastor Brandon Walker and Theotis Cochran.
Pastor Brandon, that's Brandon from St. Louis. My uncle
sorry.
Theotis on there. My favorite uncle in the whole world, Pastor Cochran.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, thank you all so much for checking in, and share this video and tell a friend that it's going down this Saturday.
It is going down this Saturday, y'all. You don't want to miss it. When I tell y'all the music, you know how you hear some stuff, you be like, oh, okay. But there's music for everybody.
Okay.
You got something for your grandmama and them. You got something for your aunties and uncles. You got something for the youth. You got something for the folks who don't even go to church. We got something. It's a shift. And anytime something is shifting, what that mean?
it's got to change.
It's got to change.
It's either speeding up, slowing down, going different direction.
Right. Because think when you're driving a shift, if you don't go in the right gear, it mess the clutch up.
Yes.
So God is shifting us.
Okay.
And we're trying to go to the next level. So don't get stuck in the shift.
Okay. And I'm sure as a minister and, working with a variety of people with different personalities, you've had to have some of your own come to Jesus meter, like go into your secret closet.
I'm telling you, listen. So many. But listen, I've had so many. I'm just joking. But you know what? As a leader, I've never been a pastor and I don't really desire to be one. That's not my desire. No, if God calls, he calls. But as a leader, you get frustrated.
Okay.
2 reasons. Because sometimes you're misunderstood.
Okay.
And then sometimes you can see where God is taking you. But sometimes if the people don't get it, it causes frustration.
Okay.
That makes sense what I'm saying?
Yes.
Does that make sense what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. Because God gives the vision to the leader.
Yes.
And oftentimes the people, like you said, they don't understand. They can't see it. So they think you're just spinning your wheels. And God didn't give you the vision. He gave it to the leader.
Right. And so it's been amazing. And even with the new people, I prayed about, like, God, who can I add? Because, you have people that start with you with their life change. They have baby. They get married. I love them all. Okay. Because anytime life changes, people change with it. Okay. So we have to adapt to it. So we had like 5 new people. And the people I added to the group, I pray, I said, God, who do you want that can go with me to the next level?
All right. Amen. We have some more shout outs. All right. Miss Terry Smith-James.
Miss Terry. I love Miss Terry.
I've been knowing Terry for years.
They go Shay on there.
Yes.
Miss Tara's on there. Miss Tara has been with us for a while. She's got a new song. She's the one sing Finish the Work.
Okay.
And then she sing, everybody thinks our song, Change Me, Oh God. Let's tell the man song.
Okay.
But people actually thought it was our song because we sang it so much.
Right.
So Miss Tara have a new song as well on this project.
All right. So that's definitely worth going. I mean, everyone has beautiful voices and contribute something to the group. So, but we all love Tara. I've been knowing Tara. Oh my gosh. I've been in Jonesboro for 20 years. So I've been knowing her for a long, long time. You
know what? Actually, Miss Tarver seen me grow up. When I was young, I'd be like, oh, she was one of my favorite singers growing up.
Wow.
And when I should have been a girl, I was like, can you come sing with me? She said yes.
All right. Miss Lachey says, Cross came unplugged when he heard you on the radio. Mr. Patrick, we love you. We will see you Saturday.
Oh, I love Cross. Thank you, Shay. We just want to thank, I'm going to say this. We want to thank everybody for supporting us, because without our community, it wouldn't have been possible. I love Jonesboro so much. I'm going to tell you that. Because Jonesboro have supported Bonafide like no other. Regardless of where I go, I tell people I'm from Jonesboro, and I appreciate Jonesboro supporting Pat Bean and Bonafide, because we're a community. It's quiet, not community, but we're a community group. I'm like quiet. We're all majority of us are from Jonesboro, so I want to say Jonesboro, thank y'all for supporting us, for buying our CDs. Thank Kaylee K, my family, for playing our music, for sharing our flyers. We really want to say thank you. That means a lot to me.
Thank you. Well, Lachey, are you selling T-shirts anytime soon? She said, I wore my old one out so much it has a hole.
Yes, we will. We will have a couple shirts there that will say The Shift.
Okay.
We will be selling shirts that night.
Okay.
We'd also have some vendors there.
Oh.
We will have vendors there as well. Of course, Miss Tara will be selling her jewelry. Okay. Nicosa's Closet, my sister, will be selling her clothes. Pamela Smith from Arky Sense will be selling. There's a couple more people there. Okay. So we will have T-shirts, but we also will have vendors there as well.
Okay, so look, the concert is free, but bring your money out.
Yeah, bring your seed.
And support these local vendors. I'm one of those. I love shopping small and shopping local.
That's
because
good.
Those people, they give back to the community. They're not some big corporation that's just pocketing the money. They turn around and support their families and support the community in which they live. So let's support our local people. Miss Tara says, I love Jonesboro too.
Oh, Miss Tara, Jonesboro loves you too.
Miss Carolyn Prunty says, good morning.
Good morning, Evangelist Carolyn from Bethesda. Good morning. See, a lot of these people seen me grow up.
Wow.
A lot of these people seen me grow up. So I'm excited about it. You have any more questions about the shit? We're so excited.
Yeah. First, how old are you, Patrick?
Oh my God.
You're only in your 30s, aren't you?
I'm 35.
All right.
I'm 34.
So, just thinking about your life overall and where you are now, had you ever envisioned yourself being in this place?
To be honest with you, can we have a 100 real moment?
Come on with it.
I never would have thought I would be in this place I am now. I never thought I would have been in this place that I am now. God is just so amazing.
Okay.
Looking over my background from where I came from and the transitions I made, I always thought Roosevelt. But and he just had the group and doing it because I was just comfortable kind of in the background doing what I do direct. And actually, Corbella, I had given up on singing.
Really?
When I left St. John, I had said I'm done with the music, I'm done with the singing. Y'all can have it. And my pastor now, she's my pastor now, Pastor Sharon Nisbet, 6 years ago, told me, she said, go back to your first love, which is music. Because I had ran away, I'm done with that. It was so much behind me, like, hey, y'all can have this. But when you're obedient and let God order your steps, I'm telling you, obedience comes so much behind it.
Wow. Well, I'm going to say good morning to Miss Chelsea Chapman and Rod Mosley.
Minister Rod Mosley, way from Texas.
All right. You know what? I feel that people need to hear your testimony. Of course, we're not going to get too deep right now.
Okay.
I don't have no tissue, so I'm not going to start crying. I can't be crying this morning. But people need to hear those testimonies and realize that just because you sing about the Word of God and the goodness of God, that doesn't mean you haven't been through anything.
Oh my God.
And I think that makes your music more powerful because you have been through something.
Yes. The word shift is what it is.
Wow.
Me and my wife, Quabilla, in every area in our life, God has shifted us.
Wow.
It started when I cut my dreads.
Really?
When I cut my dreads, so this word shift was just, it's not a pretty title.
Okay.
You understand? It's a testimony behind it. Wow. You know what I'm saying? And when I tell you, it's a testimony behind the word shift. When I tell you every area of my life, my dreads, we moved our business, changed churches, everything about our life has shifted.
Wow. And we hear that when women cut their hair, something about to change. I guess it worked the same for me.
No, because Samson, that was his strength. That was Samson's strength, but it wasn't my strength. It was my shifting season. Come on, somebody. It was my shifting season. So, and I tell people, you see me on stage jumping and moving and encouraging people and telling them, we pray you have peace and God change you. But I was going home hurt, disgusted, and busted because my emotions was everywhere.
Wow. And I wasn't one of those. I haven't watched you grow up. However,
You've seen me a while.
Yeah, I've been knowing you for a little while, and I have seen you mature like in tremendous ways. And I love to see you in action because you do bring that energy and that spirit into wherever you are. And so I really appreciate you for what you do and for honoring God in all that you do. So thank you so much for that.
Thank you.
We have a comment from Miss Chelsea Chapman. Good morning, Q and Mr. Bean. My baby enjoyed his first day at camp yesterday. Thank you all.
Oh, we love the kids. We love the kids at Jonesboro Empowerment Academy. We love the kids.
All right. And Sheila Hagan said good morning.
Miss Sheila from New Mount Zion. What's up, Miss Sheila?
You know Sheila gonna be there.
You know Miss Sheila. I love Miss Sheila. Miss Sheila, another one that seen me grow up in the community. She thought she was my mama. My best friend on there, Muddy Waters. His name is Ivan. He's so out of control.
Oh goodness! And good morning, Miss Samantha.
Samantha on there?
Yeah.
Oh, Miss Samantha Davis.
Now, she's another one of those powerhouses.
She is.
And this is not to take away from anyone else in the group. I've known Samantha since, 20 years ago. I've known Tara those years ago.
Well, and a lot of things, people, Tara's from Jonesboro, like myself, and Samantha's been around for a while.
Yeah.
So people just know them a little bit more.
And Samantha has one of those voices, it would make you stop everything you're doing. Just like, okay. Because something is about to happen. The Spirit of the Lord is about to come into this room.
Yes.
And if you're ready for a change, you better grab onto it while it's here.
She's very anointed. And I love her so much. I love Samantha. I appreciate her time and dedication. And people love Samantha. Hear Samantha sing Peace. That's what she's known for. That's what they call her, Miss Peace.
And she's so humble with it when she's not one of those that's for show.
No.
And just... No. She's so humble, and that's what makes it so great. When you see the people in your group, they step to the mic. They're not like, I'm here to sing and they're here to minister.
And that is a difference.
Yeah,
because a lot of times, like one of my cousins who actually wrote, he was like, your group is so humble and right here, and you're just over here. And I said, I'm true to who I am.
You're like this little kid, this little wind-up toy. It's like you wind up as far as it go, and Patrick is like, okay. But that's just who you are.
Yes.
You're full of energy, and that energy is needed sometimes to really hype up the crowd. But then you have your other singers who come in and just usher in the spirit, and then it's like, okay,
it's a balance.
Yes,
it's a great balance, and that's what teamwork is. That's why you said something very critical. Everybody in the group play a major part.
Amen.
Everybody just bring different pieces to the pie.
Yes,
to the puzzle. Then we'll say puzzle. Everybody bring different pieces to the puzzle, and that's what we have to learn. We have to learn balance. So I don't take away from Miss Tarva from doing what she do. I don't take away from Samantha to minister the way she does, or Ty, Miss I made it. We all come together to edify Jesus. Mm-hmm. Just different approaches.
Amen.
Same message.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna write a book. Different approaches, but the same message. Come on, somebody.
Look, after a while, Patrick will get to preaching over here. I love you too, Miss Samantha. And Lachey says, yes, peace. Good morning, Shamal Carter. He says, my big bro.
Rico doing a good job with the community. We love Rico.
Yes. One day we're going to have to get you to perform at one of our events to Kelly K. We were hoping to have you last Saturday, but, scheduling didn't work out.
It did. I'm sorry. First Lady Clarice Scales, I love you.
Lachey says, can we get a sneak peek? Shay, we only got like 30 seconds, like a minute. So I guess she wants you to give a look.
Oh, Shay, no, we can't do that.
No.
Shay, we can't do that. Shay, I want you to come anticipating on Saturday.
No, Shay, you got to come Saturday.
I know you got anticipating. And then none of the singers are here. That's the number one.
Okay. All right, so this show has been abbreviated for today. Well, we thank Minister Patrick Bean for coming, and thank you for hyping up my Tuesday, because I started off on a low, but thank you so much for hyping up my Tuesday.
Thank you for having me. I love my Kelly Case family. I love y'all so much.
Thank you. Again, Saturday, June 23rd, 6:30 p.m., but doors open at
5:30.
All right, you don't want to miss the shift. All right. We thank you all for tuning in. Stay tuned for the second half. We have another guest come in. Have a great, enjoy the announcement.
Love y'all. Bye-bye.
You're listening to Community Conversations on KLEK 102.5 FM. We'll be right back.